Bumrah bowling to Constas. And he's away. Got it back with a square. We'll pick up one. Charging back for a second. The young fella's underway. Got a couple. Standing O. That's it. Standing ovation for the first runs off the bat.
I reckon he's just filled his legs for the first time.
Yeah. That was brilliant, wasn't it?
Bumrah bowling to Constas. Oh, he's gone for a ramp! He's attempted a ramp! What the hell? No contact through to Pat. Listen to the noise.
Wow.
A T20 ramp.
Well, he went for the traditional ramp, set up, I think, to get it down, maybe over or a short fine leg, and then Bumrah went, oh no, what's the reverse ramp, isn't it?
Oh,
tried
goodness.
to go over the slips.
Oh.
Look at us.
Or was he just, whoa.
Come on, young fella. None for two. Final ball here from Jasprit Bumrah. He's throwing a punch. Sammy Constas. Unbeaten with an absolute snorter. Jasprit saying, jam that up, you young fella. Bumrah with big noise supporting him. Running into Constas, who's tried 2 ramps and 2 charges in his first 21 balls at test level. Now he goes for the ramp. Over the top of Rishabh Pant. And that is 4. So he's had success finally with the shot. He moves to 9, none for 16.
Gee, he had to. I reckon that's going to hit middle. It was a premeditated ramp, but this time on the leg side. And I reckon it's going to cannon into about middle stump.
Bumrah's with him. Goes again. This time it's over the offside. And again, this is all the way. Maximum. Sammy Constas. 2 ramps in a row. 1 for 4, 1 for 6. Moves to 15. None for 20. The world's best fast bowler from the Shane Warne stand end is into Constas. And he's ramping again. 3rd in the over. And that hits the Toblerone. I'm not sure if it's on the full. If it is, that's another maximum.
Usman Khawaja is just laughing. At the other end, he's laughing.
Stand by. He charges and drives off the front foot. Nicely played by Constas. There's a big gap of cover. And Usman says no to Urdu. Constas. He advances and drives it. Siraj stops or was going for 4, and Siraj has a word to him, has another word to him, has a 3rd word to him. The young bloke doesn't speak back, just gives him the stare, and this is why we come to Test cricket.
How good is that?
Oh.
He's copping a gobful from the bowler and he just walks towards him, and he knows that the bowler can't do anything. So really good nous from the young fella there, just to stand up for himself and say, listen, mate, I'm not taking your crap.
I love this. This is so good.
But he's winning, right? He's winning. He's the one that
Cole's
throbbed
into
it
it too.
straight back at Siraj. this boy's got nothing to lose.
Oh,
Go
this is
for it.
gold.
Virat's giving him the look of death on the Harvey Norman replay. Siraj again to Constas. Stands, delivers, and smokes it back with a point for a boundary.
And gives a little bit back, Howie.
Put that in your pipe, Siraji boy. What a stroke that is from Constas. We've seen all sorts, but that's the best traditional cricket shot we've seen. His 3rd boundary is 26, none for 43. Australia's none for 44. This is not a one-day. Oh, hang on. Virat's just bumped into Constas on the way through. Just stand by. Don't go to a break. Virat's bumped into him on the way through. Uzi said it's okay. He's put his arm around Virat, who's going back at young Sam Constas. There was contact between the two. The umpire's getting involved. We better stay with the cricket here at the moment.
He's not taking a backward step. Sorry, easy to jump on you, but the young fella not taking a backward step.
But that was 100% instigated by Kohli. He did not instigate that. He walked straight into him. That was Kohli. Constas turns around and goes, come on, mate, what are you doing? I mean, maybe a few other words to that effect. But he's riled him. He has got under the skin of Virat Kohli.
That is a shoulder charge. That is something you do not see in Test cricket.
I mean, this reminds me of
This reminds me of the first 2 minutes of an AFL Grand Final.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bit happening there.
Yeah, Harvey Norman showing it in clear daylight there. That was 100% instigated by Virat Kohli.
Haven't seen anything like that since Yates on Dermot Brereton.
Wow.
But he's got
In
under
the
the
80s.
skin. Well done. He's got under the skin of Virat Kohli. That is superb stuff.
I love that Usman came in, put an arm around Virat, just said everything's okay here. Bumrah now to Constas. Anything could happen here. He got a third and a fine. Backward square. He advances and comes right down the ground, just punches him straight down the ground this time. Gave himself room and just hammers it through mid-off. He's taken on the great Jasprit Bumrah, who's averaging 10 for the series, and he's pasted him down the ground for a boundary. Done for 48.
I'm speechless. Here's you go.
You know, no, you don't need to speak because you just have to listen to the crowd. They're confused, excited, delighted. I think the Indian fans as well, like they kind of want to admire it. You have to.
To Constas. Smokes him straight down the ground. More runs for Constas. It's lofted. It's another 6. Straight down the ground from Constas. He's driven him over mid-on. What are we seeing in the MCG? Extraordinary. His second 6. One from a ramp, one over long on.
Mate, it's just hit through the line of that. He picked it up beautifully, straight mid-on. Oh,
39 from 42. As I said, every ball in event. What is next? Gives himself room. Palms it away through gully. 4 more for Sammy Kay. He moves into the 40s. Boundaries coming at will now. And the Aussies all of a sudden a none for 60 off 10.5. And Bumrah, 5.5 overs, none for 36. They have taken 8, 14, 16 off the over with 1 to come.
Merv, I think you and I have the easiest job in the world here. We don't have to say anything.
just sit back and listen to Howie.
Exactly.
How exciting is this?
It was a full toss though. He lost his length.
Oh, it's an interesting one, Howie, because at the pitch report, it's green, it's hard. That first hour is going to be tough to get through. Constas made it look like a piece of piss, hasn't he?
He's 43 from 43, the young man. He's gone 2, 6, 4. This time he goes straight down the ground. It's going to be more runs for Constas. Doesn't time it, straight over mid-off. They come back for 2. How many off the over, Heath, before we get to the break?
How many off this over,
Yep.
Howie?
None.
4, 2, 6, 4, 2. 18 runs, all from the bat of Sam Constas this over.
None for 62 from 11. 11's above.
What a great hush around the MCG as Constas snarls, talks to himself. And he gets one on the pads and he works it. Good boy, get a single, keep the strike. That's what we want on morning 1 here on Boxing Day. None for 69. Siraj, he's copped a bit of heat. Full ball, thick inside edge. And he'll get at least 1, he'll want 2 here. This might be the 50. He comes back and he's got it. And on debut, Sam Constas has made a memorable half-century. Not a single person here at the MCG will ever forget the way this 19-year-old Greek kid has started this test. A star is born. They are standing for a half-century.
Well, he's the Nick Kyrgios of cricket. Sam Constas, that is an unbelievable 50. No matter what he does for the rest of his career, that 50 will be etched in history. You don't see too many Australians or cricketers of any country play like that. Maybe the English at the moment. That is an unbelievable 50.
Virat Kohli looking on. We've got to talk about him at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Constance, crowd singing. Siraj backing away, pulling. My God! My God, what is going on? He has hoiked that into the seats. Is it a 4 or is it a 6? But he just walked down the track and pulled lustily, and he'll go to 54 or 56, and Siraj is as white as a ghost.
I'll tell you what are we seeing here? We're seeing a superstar born here.
Siraj, short, now pulled across the line. Oh, he's got hit in the cags. He's got collected right in the middle. And yep, down goes the bat. And he's crouching over. Many a father can relate to that from Christmas Day when the little 8-year-old just got one to jag in off the pitch with the sticky tape tennis ball.
Ooh, tell you what, he's batting like he's got a big set too.
Oh, that's flush. Oh, that's flush.
Oh dear.
Take away the pain, keep the swelling.
This is a contest I've been looking forward to pretty well once Constas got set at the crease. When's spin going to get introduced, particularly Jadeja?
Round the wicket he bowls, left arm, confident appeal, and he's gone.
The breakthrough that India have desperately been searching for. Sam Constas will come and meet Usman Khawaja, and he walks straight past him. He knows that he's gone. But what an innings we've seen from a young man on debut. The future is now.
Well, what a knock it's been. Hear the crowd. This is a 70 to 80,000 crowd already in the house, and they have appreciated every minute of this innings so far. Sam Constas leading the charge for the Australians, and he's got to go now for 60 off 65, but cagey piece of bowling from Jadeja, who is a high-class operator, angling in towards the stump, straightening down the line, and he's done for Sam Constas, 60 off 65. In Australia, 1 for 89 for Discovery Park's Triple M Rocks Cricket.